This is a News Channel 13 breaking news update.
Breaking news right now into our newsroom. An update on the missing girl, Charlotte Senna. Sources telling News Channel 13 she has been found alive. Let's send it out to Mark Mulholland live at Moreau Lake State Park. Mark, this is a big development.
It sure is, Rachel. It's 6:52. It's not often that we break into NBC Nightly News to bring you information, but here we go. Charlotte Senna, according to law enforcement sources, has been found alive. At the end of our 6 o'clock newscast, at about 6:30, we showed you some pictures of police gathering at SPAC, 2 helicopters, police in camo, long guns, telling us that perhaps they were zeroing in on something. We've now learned they have, in fact, zeroed in on something. We don't know if there's been an arrest made, but we do know, we have it confirmed, that Charlotte Senna, the 9-year-old girl who disappeared from Moreau Lake State Park at about 6:15 on Saturday night, has been found. She is alive. That's what we know at this point. There are still developments to be found out here. We still have very many questions, but the headline is that Charlotte Senna has been found alive. Rachel.
And Mark Mulholland with that breaking update. Mark, at the end of the 6th, like you mentioned, we had those photos of the helicopter, the police in the gear. We have a crew heading to SPAC right now. Have you been able to hear from the family yet as they've heard this news?
Have not been able to confirm with the family. However, we understand that there are still some family here at Moreau Lake State Park. They've been here. In fact, they were allowed to stay when the rest of the park was cleared out. We saw cars racing out of here just a few minutes ago. We also saw state police cars racing out of here. But again, we've confirmed that Charlotte Senna has been found, and she is alive.
And thank God for that. Mark Mulholland, thank you so much. Yeah. A brief recap of how we got here. Mark mentioned she went missing over the weekend. She was camping with her family at Moreau Lake State Park. There has been a massive search for her over the last several days. Her bike was found. We've been bringing you team coverage of this throughout the last couple of days here. And today, especially, again, Charlotte Senna has been found alive, 9 years old. We will continue to have team coverage coming up on our late newscast, News Channel 13 live at 9 and 11. Tanico Penix is speaking to the community about this latest developments that everybody is so happy to hear about. We also have crews that are going to SPAC right now, as Mark was talking about. As we get more information, we will continue to bring you updates on air and online. We will cut in as necessary, and you'll have the latest live at 9 and 11.
This is a News Channel 13 breaking news update.
Breaking news right into our newsroom. An update on the missing girl, Charlotte Senna. Sources telling News Channel 13 she has been found alive. Let's send it out to Mark Mulholland and Sabrina Dami, who are live at Moreau Lake State Park, where that search was headquartered today.
Rachel, this is the news that the entire capital region had been hoping for, but not really sure they would get. But we broke the news a little after 6:30 tonight that Charlotte Senna, the 9-year-old who disappeared from Moreau Lake State Park at about 6:15 on Saturday night, has been found safe, and a suspect is in custody.
Safe and healthy, and thankfully the family here now just getting the news. There are dozens of family members here from Charlotte Senna's family who stayed here at Moreau Lake State Park since Saturday night. They came out a short time ago and, of course, overjoyed.
Just before that cheer went up, the parents of Charlotte Senna were escorted out of here by state police, presumably to be reunited with Charlotte, who state police tell us is in good health, and a suspect is in custody. One of the family members mentioning to us that presumably out of some sort of routine matter that Charlotte is being checked out at the hospital, and that's where her parents would be reuniting with her. But again, the news that we'd all hoped for, that we weren't sure would come, did come approximately 48 hours to the minute from the time that Charlotte went missing.
A sigh of relief across the capital region tonight, and our thoughts certainly are with Charlotte's family now as they are reunited, and they're going to hold each other very tightly tonight.
It's not often we get to share good news such as this, and it was an honor to tell you this tonight. Rachel, we'll send it back to you.